I tried to start dropshipping with only $50, setting myself the challenge of finding a winning product, building a store and running TikTok ads, and I only had 48 hours. With the timer starting, the first thing we need is a winning product. I limited myself to only 2 hours for research, so I had to be quick. Before I resort to searching TikTok, I wanted to use Google's dedicated shopping trends.
This is something new. I haven't actually used it before, but it could be really useful to find out what products are trending at the moment and if there's something that we can actually jump on to help us get better results with TikTok ads.
Although this tool had some insane trends, it was very clear early on these products were designed for Google Shopping and just didn't have the wow factor we needed for TikTok ads. After scrolling through my TikTok ads burner account, I finally found a few products that were contenders. It was a toss-up between this AirTag dog collar or this pain relief pad.
It's a period pain relief product. It's got a very clear problem that it solves and a very unique selling point.
I knew if this store was going to be successful, the product had to appeal to a wide audience. This product had all the key indicators for a winning product. Let me know if you think I made the right decision in the comments. We were down to 46 hours to go. It was already late in the day and I had to get my ads launched in the morning. So I still had to build the website and source my ad. For this store, I'm using a template landing page from Pagefly.
We're going to use the old theme. That's the one we get it to $1,000 per day. We're just going to swap out the images and we're going to swap out the text and hope that we get the exact same results with this test.
So it should give us a good basis to start. I knew if I had any chance of succeeding, I'd have to find high quality product images to set me apart from my competition.
I don't have time to order this product myself, and I certainly can't model the product myself, so I think I'm going to have to resort to something like Alibaba just to see if I can get better content.
With 44 hours left, I finally managed to find some high quality images on Alibaba. These looked very branded, and from my research, not many other stores were using them, but there was no doubt if this succeeded, I'd have to take my own. Over the next 2 hours, I whipped up a quick landing page listing all the product benefits while trying to highlight its pain relieving selling points. The landing page was complete. It wasn't perfect, but we were already 8 hours into this challenge and I just had to move forward. It was time to source some ads. From the quick research I'd done, there didn't seem to be a lot of content around for me to use.
I've just spent the last couple of hours trying to find some video that I can actually use for my TikTok ads. Because I can't order or model the product myself, this is going to be quite difficult.
There were few videos of the variant I was selling and there was no way ordering the product would fit into my budget.
So if you do this, I would check for videos before you actually choose and create your product page, so you don't have to go back and do it all over again.
It was at this point I discovered something that might shut this entire challenge down before it even gets off the ground. Because I'd only given myself 48 hours, I'd rushed past the competitive research step. It turns out there were 3 huge brands selling a much better product than me that solved the exact same problem. Their products were clearly custom designed and were being sold at insanely cheap prices.
This could be a serious issue because if these people have seen the better product, then they're just not going to buy from our store.
I was beginning to panic, but I'd come too far to turn around.
I don't want to cut this challenge short here because I want it to be as realistic as possible.
And if this product didn't work out, it would be a great learning experience for all of us. We had to be resourceful. After hours of scouring through TikTok and Instagram, I found clips of my product, images, and various UGC content I could splice together. It was getting really late now. With only 38 hours to go, I just wasn't convinced. Only 3 or 4 of these videos had the exact product we were selling.
So things have taken a massive turn for the worse, but I think if we stick to it, if we can get some good ads, there's still a chance we'll be able to turn this thing around and hopefully bring in some good sales by tomorrow morning.
There was still hope. If we made some sales, to scale this store we would just need to create our own content. So I worked into the late hours, doing my best to create as many unique variations of the ads as possible. It wasn't an easy task, but I managed to finish the night with 4 ads I was happy with. Maybe things would turn out okay in the end. We only had 37 hours to go. I called it there and went to bed. If I launched the ads in the morning, we'd still get a good 24 to 30 hours of ad spend in. As morning came around, I took one final check through the site, made sure the checkout was working, and got to work on the ad.
Because so many of you enjoyed me using TikTok ads in the last video, I thought we'd give it another go in this one. So we're going to be setting up my product testing campaign that worked so well in our last test.
For this product, we would set up a simple $50 CBO campaign using my product testing strategy from my previous videos. But this time I wanted to test out different audiences to see how much it would affect my sales. So I set up 4 ad groups targeting various interests from completely broad to health and wellness. Each ad group contained the 4 ads from last night and we were ready to go. There was exactly 24 hours left on the clock and the ads were published. There would be a few hours before they would be approved and spending. There wasn't really a lot I could do other than wait. 4 hours later, the ads were finally spending. It was go time, but I was stuck asking myself the question over and over again. Would anyone check out? Would anyone convert into sales? I really wasn't sure. We were definitely playing with bad odds on this challenge. I hopped on over to Shopify. We had 2 people active on the site. I knew to be profitable, we had to be getting purchases for less than $15. I was selling my product for $24.95 and it cost me $6.50 shipped to the USA. The conversion rate had to be good, so I hopped over to TikTok and jumped in the ad account. It was too early to tell, but it looked like the ads were getting okay results. We were averaging 20 20 cents cost per click, meaning with a 2% conversion rate on the site, we should be making some good profit. Over the next few hours, traffic came pouring in, and at times we'd have 10 people live on the site. I was constantly checking the ads and refreshing Shopify's dashboard. On our best ad group, using the health and wellness interest, we'd had a few people add to cart. We should be making some sales by now, but nothing. It was just crickets. I checked the time and we only had 8 hours to go. The challenge would be drawing to a close in the early hours of the morning, and I'd set myself the goal of 4 sales, so made some final changes to the landing page and hoped by morning we'd have something to show for it. So, how did we do? Well, we'd spent just over $45, had a total of 11 add to carts and 6 checkouts. The KPIs were insane. With an average of $2 per add to cart on our best ad groups, I felt sure I'd have made some conversions overnight. I whipped open my computer, logged into Shopify, and we'd only made 1 sale. I was crushed. The challenge had somehow failed. We had some insane data on our ads, but the conversion rate just wasn't there. Yesterday's fears had come true, but it goes to show, sometimes the first product you choose might not work immediately. And if you want to see a successful store where I made $1,000 in 48 hours dropshipping on TikTok ads, subscribe and check out this video here. See you guys in the next one.